हेलो एंड वेलकम टू स्पिरिचुअली सोशल चैनल। मैं रिचा सिंह आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करती हूँ। टुडे वील ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई वी एक्सपीरियंस stagnancy with toxic people. Toxic people always feel jealous about your skills, knowledge and intellect because they know they lack it. Toxic people spend most of their time trying to pull other people down by putting obstacles in their path of growth. They love to create drama and chaos in everyone's life. They are so busy pulling other people down that they themselves are left with no time to work on their own skills and improve them. And as a result, they find themselves incompetent and feel jealous of other person's growth and success. You will always find these toxic people creating chaos at the workplace, at home, in the marketplace, anywhere they go, drama happens. They get triggered on every small little thing as they have a fragile ego and take everything personally and react. They are so caught up in the dramas of the 3D that they neither want to work on improving themselves nor they can tolerate the other person trying to improve and better their skills. They will find ways to drag you down in mud with them. Like if you have a narcissistic parent, they think as a child to them, you are their property. You are like them. You cannot have a separate identity other than theirs. They feel you are a Xerox copy of them, and they believe that if they are incapable of doing something, you can also not do it. They will try everything to manipulate you and make you believe that you can never be successful if you decide to do something different than what they have been doing. Like if you are a child to a doctor parent and your parent is a narc and is successful in his or her career, they will try to force you also to follow their choice and will try to use all sorts of ways to scare you and manipulate you by saying that if you don't listen to us, you will ruin your career, and then don't come crying to us as we are warning you already. Or if you want to choose, say, a career as a musician, and as they know you don't earn, they will refuse to provide you any financial help for your training as they cannot tolerate your out-of-box thinking and don't want to support you with that, as they feel if you are allowed to do what you want to do, then they will lose their control over you and will deprive themselves of the narcissistic supply that they get by controlling you. Children of narc parents experience invalidation from their parents throughout their growing up years. This continuous invalidation by their parents can evoke the feelings of self-doubt, inefficiency, and lack of confidence in the children. Because of this abuse, they form a habit of always second guessing the things that they want to do, which their parents don't approve of. They always experience fear and lack of confidence before taking a decision related to themselves. This happens because all their growing up years they were controlled, dominated, and their decisions, whether big or small, were never supported but always made fun of or rejected. They were only forced to follow the advice of their elders and were every now and then subtly reminded of that good children always follow the advice of their elders. By using this technique, narc parents make their children slowly dependent on them for everything, and when the child tries to take a decision on his own, which his narc parents don't approve of, they fear, and that's why their growth gets hindered. If you have a toxic friend group, then also you will almost go through a similar kind of experience where if your friend is a narc, he or she will always try to sow a seed of doubt in your head and will try to invalidate a decision of doing something that he or she cannot do. Like, if you want to participate in a singing competition and your narc friend is quite aware that you are a good singer and have high possibilities to win this competition, and he or she is not that good and might lose the competition to you, then he would try to manipulate you by saying, "Who do you think you are? There are so many good singers who are participating in this competition. You will lose 100%, so don't even try. You can participate next time as you need more practice." And by doing all this friend of yours has deprived you from the opportunity to win the competition, and it's not over yet. The next time you gather the courage to put your name for the competition, you will second guess it, as your friend successfully was able to sow the seed of doubt in your head, and now you need a lot of courage to silence that voice of invalidation and go for the competition. Toxic people never like to encourage or support people who are skilled, as they are jealous and self-centered people and cannot tolerate the success of anyone else. They want all the appreciation for themselves and cannot tolerate people celebrating or applauding someone else. By invalidating you, toxic people try to keep you stuck and don't allow you to grow where everyone is moving ahead and growing in this fast-paced world. You are kept doubtful of your skills, and because of which you lag far behind, and when you understand their dirty game, you realize that it's already too late. You now don't have to only sharpen your skills quickly, but will also have to do a lot of inner work to fight against the negative cycles of self-doubt and fear. If a person is exposed to narcissistic abuse for long, he or she develops the tendency to self-blame him or her for everything, for every failure he or she has experienced, because of the lack of knowledge of the abuse that person went through. If you are always caught up fighting with your inner voices like you are not good enough, or you can never be successful, or you can never do anything on your own, then these constantly invalidating voices in your head can cripple you and will hold you back from taking risks in your life. These voices will never let you stay calm and peaceful, and an always anxious person will always end up taking wrong decisions. Mental abuse of any kind can make the victim believe that maybe he or she is inefficient and should give up on the thought of being ever successful. Toxic people fear losing control over you, and that's why they will never encourage you to grow and shine. They try to project their insecurities and fears onto you and make you believe they are yours. They might also suffer from abandonment issues and don't want to let you go. Like, if you get an offer for work from overseas and they are ready to pay you well, and you also would not want to miss this opportunity. Now, when you share this news with your narc parents, you might notice that they don't look happy hearing the news. Rather, They want to convince you that they are old and you should not take this job. You will find them convincing you that they don't want you to leave them behind and maybe force you even to reject their offer, saying, "What we are going to do here alone." These people would want you to remain stuck with them rather than thinking about your growth and success. What these people fail to understand is that if they have given their children good values, they will never abandon them. Rather, when they earn good, they might call their parents also to live with them. They will take good care of their parents only when they are financially stable themselves. Parents, sometimes due to their own insecurities, can force their children to take some wrong career decisions, and because of which everyone in future suffers. Sometimes children are not allowed to follow the career they are passionate about and are given advices to follow the career that many in their families follow and are convinced to follow a safe and secure path rather than taking a big risk. When parents don't show confidence in their child by supporting his or her career decisions, it somewhere shakes the confidence of the child on himself as well, and because of which he or she becomes fearful in taking risks and is forced to lead an average life like others. So please keep educating yourself on narcissism. If you find the content in this video useful, then please consider subscribing the channel and hit that like button. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.